Hey guys, it's Jesse from the Grawlix podcast. That's grawlixpodcast.com, and this is going to be another Tales from the Igniferous. I changed the name because Tales from the Dollar Bin is already taken, and what does Igniferous even mean? That's like a made-up word that I just made up. No, it's a made-up word that I made up like, I don't know, maybe a decade ago. Igniferous is a fake word that I just made up, and I would refer to my Dungeons and Dragons character as Carew the Igniferous. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I like to make up characters that make up words. It's strange. It's a thing that I've had in all my D&D characters. Like my first character was, or one of my first like signature characters was Carew the Igniferous. And that's where I started making up words. Then I had another character later on that would like describe colors in the most bizarre way. Like instead of saying that it was purple, he would say it would be like a bluish red. So, yeah, that's the kind of weird... I mean, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about today, Kiefer. Get back on track. Focus. And I will. Because today's is... You know, it's funny that I was talking about color because today's is very colorful. Today's is one that I've been talking about a lot on other video episodes. I'm teasing it by holding it up like that. So you've probably heard me talk about this before. And I've talked about it on other podcasts even. But today's Tales of the Igniferous is about The Incredible Hulk, issue 190. And I love... this issue of The Incredible Hulk. It's written by Len Wein. I've been talking about Len Wein recently, and they just announced today or yesterday that Len Wein was a co-creator of Swamp Thing, and they're going to be putting out a Christmas special that has a posthumous story written by Len Wein of Swamp Thing, and so that's exciting news. So this is kind of timely too. But I love this cover, and I got this at the Dollar Bin again at One Stop Comic of Fremont, Nebraska, and this was one of the same days as I bought like the West Coast Avengers, I believe, and I just loved it. I loved it at first sight. It's got the Hulk, it's got these Toadmen, and it's got Glorian. Glorian surfs in on a rainbow. This golden skin Roman guy. He surfs on rainbows. That's how he teleports in and out. Like he has a rainbow bridge between two places, and that's how he gets to you. You know. That's incredible. I didn't know this guy existed. And so the story is basically the Hulk's the Hulk. He's hulking out. He's mad. He's mad at everybody. Everybody seems to be attacking him. And he just wants to be a chill dude. Apparently in this issue, he just wants to chill out and have friends. But he can't find any friends because he's a Hulk. And they make him mad. And when he gets mad, you wouldn't like him when he's angry. So he's just constantly starting fights and stuff. And then Glorian surfs in on a rainbow and is like, come on, Hulk dude, you are now my friend, and we're going to find you the perfect place. And he like brings him, he gets the Hulk to come over the rainbow with him to this incredible place, this incredible planet that Glorian has like created somehow for the Hulk. And it's perfect, and it has these people in it, these characters in it that the Hulk has missed because they're like dead or something. But not on this planet. On this planet, they're alive, and it's beautiful, and it's wonderful. And then everything goes sideways. These Toadmen from outer space come and they abduct the Hulk. And there we are. I just gave you the story, you know? And it's crazy. Well, and you get to see a little bit more. Like, you should still read this if you're interested in it, because... you get to see how Glorian actually created a world, and there's more to it than he just makes worlds, because he doesn't have that power. He's a rainbow surfing dude. All right, so that's what I got for the Tales of the Igniferous Dollar Bin. We have our DC injection. We got a DC injection today, and so let's see what we got. Last time, if you remember correctly, that we did a DC injection, we had Green Lantern. So hopefully it's not another Green Lantern, but if it is, I'll just come up with another story that I dig. Scissors. I'm so good at prepping this show, huh? Alright, so scissors. Let's get this going. Ushis. I currently have a Spider-Man Ushi, and I currently have a Green Lantern Ushi. And today we are adding another, oh man, I promise I did not plan it that way. Youch. Okay, let's see, last time I talked about Parallax, and I talked about how Green Lantern was one of those books that I read even after New 52 kind of rebooted everything. I didn't talk, and I liked Hal Jordan's Rebirth, but I did not talk about the other Green Lanterns. I was kind of a fan of Kyle Rayner. Nobody ever topped my Green Lantern. It's kind of like having like Doctor Who. You kind of have your doctor. And so growing up, my doctor was Tom Baker, because he was the fourth Doctor, and that was the first one that I really latched onto, because I mean, he was the Doctor for a good long time while I was a kid. Okay, so it's hard to leave behind Hal Jordan, and I don't know if Kyle Rayner has really found his footing since Hal came back. So that's not been good for business for Kyle Rayner. But I liked Kyle Rayner because Kyle Rayner was a comic book guy, and so like his light constructs were very much creative, imaginative, and kind of bonkers from time to time. So I really dug what he would do. So we've got two Ushis that are both Hal Jordan. Let's see, this is the new one, and he's got kind of a droopy eye. And then here's the old one. So we've got, they could be, you know, like first they got to fight with a pow, 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 because that's what you do, especially if there's a doppelganger. And they'll be like, wait a minute, we're actually the same. So now we could be friends. We could go fight crime. That's what we do in the Green Lantern Corps. All right. We're gonna wrap this video up. So this has been Tales from the Igniferous, and please give us a like, give us a subscribe, and then check out Grawlixpodcast.com. We also have a Patreon. It's where you can get all sorts of extra additional content. This is extra additional content, but that's like even more extra additional content because you're paying for it. Like $1 a month, though. I mean, I spend more than that on drinks, not, you know, like coffee and other kinds of drinks. All right, we'll talk at you next time.